Fine. Let's go zu der PC Gaming Show. Können die wirklich Xbox noch übertreffen? Ich glaube es eher nicht. Aber wir gucken mal. Ich bin gespannt, ob sie es noch reißen können oder nicht. Da bin ich jetzt sehr gespannt. Ist das auch im 4K eigentlich? Nee, die haben es nicht im 4K. Hm. Naja, ich bin jetzt echt noch gespannt, weil sie sind ja sozusagen immer der Abschluss der ganzen Showcases, glaube ich. Und ob sie es noch reißen oder nicht, das liegt immer an denen, wo abräumen. Ava West. Hm. Was? Dragon und. Sagt mir alles nicht. Jetzt stellen sie uns so die, keine Ahnung, die 6070 vor. Als Hardware. Digga, dann muss ich los. Gar kein Sound. Wie kein Sound? Nein! Ich krieg hier einen Schaden, Digga.
By Jacob. We didn't forget a thing. We're even including a mousepad.
Wieder mal ohne Sound, weil keiner Bescheid gibt.
Let's get to work.
Sagt jeder.
Hey there, PC Gaming Show. Check out this next trailer. It's fabulous. Fresh tracks, or I will get you. How do you stop that which never ends? In the endless, no two journeys unfold the same way. Come, remain by the fire, and hear the tale of Norway's greatest champion. There's no one I would rather die alongside than you, my champion.
12. August ist jetzt auch nicht meins. Naja. Das sieht so wieder nicht schlecht aus. Obwohl, nee, ist doch nicht. Nee.
Coming up in the show.
dieses Spiel wird mich das so oft verfolgen. Ah, dieses Spiel wird mich das so lang verfolgen, ey. Dieses Kackspiel wird mich das so lang verfolgen. Wird dieses Spiel nie wieder los. Nee, ich sag's dir, da, ey. Ich hab das dreimal bei einer Showcase gesehen. Ich kann das nicht mehr. Wie oft kommt der Scheiß jetzt noch? 25. Juli. Ich weiß, ist klar. Moonmeat. Jawohl. Nein. Ein Spiel, wo wieder Version kriegt, sagt mir gar nichts. Version 1, 9. Oktober. Für die Fans, okay, aber bin ich wieder raus.
It's important to celebrate when something reinvents itself. Necess overhauls its graphics, gets major updates. It's beautiful.
It's almost as beautiful as the rig's Corsair RM1000X fully modular ATX power supply.
Oh, it's poetry. In fact, the only thing more poetic is
a perfectly executed heist set in a dystopian techno future. Yes! When we heard the makers of Payday and GTFO had a new co-op heist FPS in the works, you know we had to find out more. So we infiltrated 10 chambers and interrogated the makers of Den of Wolves. Here's all the info we dredged from their genius minds.
We were prepped and ready for the heist. We had stolen Tier 7 passkeys, acquired the building schematics,
Oh, was kommt jetzt?
and rerouted the security comms.
Payday 4?
The package was as good as ours.
Und ist das wieder der Finals? Ist nochmal eine Werbung passieren?
Every variable accounted for,
Weiß es nicht.
but we fucked it up anyway.
Das ist was Neues mal.
Next time.
Tatsächlich,
we
das
gotta
war
be even
echt
more
was
prepared.
Neues. Stockholm.
Den of Wolves is a first-person shooter, four-player co-op heist game taking place in the future. We focus a lot on player agency, story, and keeping the player on their toes with some interesting elements that take you out of the brick-and-mortar world of Midway City, where the game takes place. It's a power fantasy, even though there's obviously tension as well with like stealth segments and stuff. But the identity of Den of Wolves primarily is balls to the wall.
Den of Wolves is stepping back into our payday roots. The big difference is, of course, the sci-fi area where we can play around a lot with design. The freedom we have with this sci-fi space is a bit terrifying, actually, because you can go nuts, basically. We've actually told ourselves to not try to over-design stuff, but not limit us creatively. So designing the Midway City from the start, we knew we wanted big mega-structure buildings to actually place our levels within and be free of how big levels we want them to be. It's this very large city arising from the sea. You want to look out at the city and see, like, okay, so this is a living, breathing city and it works.
Naja, also groß interessiert es mich jetzt nicht, das Game.
Coming back to the heist genre is sort of a, I don't know,
Yes.
after Payday 2 I felt like I
Yeah,
had so
but
much
dann
more
ist
things to
schon
do in my
wirklich
head,
auch
like what I
länger
wanted that
draußen.
game to be. A contemporary setting limits you in so many ways. Everything you do to enhance the game breaks the theme. With a sort of a sci-fi theme on it, it enables you to stay in the pocket of thematics and still solve things from a gameplay angle. When making a game concept or a world, you have to think about what tools it gives you to solve problems in the future. And the sci-fi thriller theme gives us a lot of tools to play with. Midway is just a corporate haven. There's no rules, there's nothing. It's divided up into districts. There's even like district wars and this kind of thing within the city. So it's a very classical in a way, dystopian take, kind of like a classic role-playing game of saying like, oh, this is the backdrop and I'm gonna hand you a new adventure and have a bit of fun. So there's something called dives in the game. It's basically a neural heist. In the middle of whatever you're doing in the normal mission, you can basically jump to this other place. Thematically, there's these architects that build these defense mechanisms that get
Es sieht
injected
cool
into
aus,
people's minds, and
aber
then you're trying
wie
to break
gesagt,
into
wird
one of
wahrscheinlich
those.
nicht
The
meins
DICE
sein.
allows us to explore a little bit with visual art design and gameplay design. Just tracking down this specific person that you need to make a dive into
Wird's
to
nicht
extract
so meins
information.
sein.
We don't need a bank vault for that. It could be a suburban gritty area, or it can be a very high-end luxury apartment or of some sort.
The dives provide change of pace and change of intensity in the gameplay and change of scenery, and it could be a nightmarish sort of abstract thing,
Imagine trying to navigate a forest or something like this.
but it could also be a Japanese temple or fortress in the Swiss Alps.
We could just mix a lot of different stuff together because it's this very
Oder
abstract
wie lange
place.
erklärt
And
ihr
also
von
with
dem Game?
gameplay,
Macht doch
we
eine
could go
eigene
from a
Showcase
shooter
damit.
to a platformer to a
Alter, muss doch
horror
nicht jetzt
thing.
alles
Or you
erklärt
can have sort of
werden.
parkour
Verbraucht
experimentation where you
Zeit
can run on
in der
walls. We make
Showcase.
the rules for what the dives are and what they can be.
The heist fantasy in general maps really well to game psychology. I'm a psychology-driven game designer to a large extent because we want to motivate you to keep playing and also like what are we stealing and what's the economy of the game. And I'm not talking about getting people to spend more cash. It's what's the drive of the game. And I think building new things or
das von
crafting
den
things is a
Entwicklern
very
von
interesting
GTFO?
area. A good example would be like this thing we
immer
did
wieder
for
geil.
Payday, where you would
GTFO
craft
wollte ich mal
masks and this kind of thing.
Yeah, we're
is
going
okay,
back to the
right?
masks. I've heard people tell me before, like, oh, GTFO and then it's a masks game, right? I'm like, really? Yeah, maybe it is.
Von
But
GTFO,
we wanted to make
das wollte
something
ich ja auch
different.
mal
Like,
noch
we didn't
irgendwann
want
mir
to go fully masculine, maybe doing these big skull masks. Like, we
Aber
don't
wenn's
want to
von den
limit us to
Entwicklern ist,
not do
das
it, but
ist
with the
halt
mask
echt
we have
nicht
now, we actually
so.
wanted to bring some feminine,
So
some
aus dem ich
sexiness.
Bock
You know,
hätte.
so one of the inspirations we
Entschuldigung.
actually had was
Dass
the
ich
Keira
irgendwie
Knightley
richtig Bock hätte
pout
auf
that
das
she
Game.
has, and there's also like these Japanese theater demon masks with Hannibal Lecter type of style. So as in the dives, we could basically make anything. The masks are this expression to allow them to expand the world inside of themselves. So finding designs where they don't really know where to put it, in what categories, we try to hit kind of a sweet spot there. This is going to be a high-paced, intense, and a very fun, collaborative game. Playing together with friends is a beautiful thing, right? Especially when we have these situations where shit hits the fan, we panic together and try to solve it.
So if you put 4 people in a room and they play it, and you start to hear the voices go up, and they start to be loud in the room, then like, yeah, it's something,
If you want to find out more about Den of Wolves, head to our Steam page and make sure to wishlist now.
Naja. Ich hoffe, ihr seid mal fertig mit dem Game, weil ich will noch was anderes sehen, außer nur dieses Kack-Game. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. How is Tim dead? Oh, coole Idee, aber. Spooky Express. Okay.
Frankie, this is my first time on the PC Gaming Show. Any advice?
It's not that hard. Just show up on time, learn your lines, and don't cross me. Don't you ever cross me, Ridley. I will destroy you. Also, tea with honey is great for a scratchy throat after a long day on set.
Okay.
Want to rehearse the next scene? It's that silly one where I'm trying to detangle a bunch of headphone cables and you learn the folly of crossing Frankie Ward. I have powerful friends and a long reach. Or you could tell us about the next part you're going to install.
Yeah, let's do that, please. Right, the X870E Aorus Master has a few special features to make PC building easier. My favorite is this tool-free SSD slot. Press a button and the heatsink comes away. Then push down on the latch to install your SSD. No screw required, which means no more crawling on the floor looking for said screw when you inevitably drop it. Then there's this Wi-Fi antenna. This combines standard 2 Wi-Fi connections into one easy to install or remove connector. No need to screw anything in. Lastly, if you want to disconnect your GPU, hit the button in the corner and pull it out. Job done.
Welcome to Evil Empire, where we've been working on the Rogue Prince of Persia's early access for over a year now, pushing the game way further than we ever imagined. I mean, just look at me playing. I'm happy, the team is happy, and our boss is happy. And the players, well, they seem happy too. Our 1.0 launch is fast approaching, so here's where we're at.
shuns you, Prince. Use this
What?
gift and right your wrongs.
Fuck me, God. Time plan.
You have the opportunity to save your kingdom as the worthy Prince of Persia.
Ja, 1.9 in August. Also auch wieder irgendwann ein Spiel, wo Upgrade bekommt. Ja, kann nicht so gespannt
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. We were the conductors of the train, tirelessly serving our passengers with kindness and respect.
Excuse me, this is a conductor-only residence. Please back away from the door.
Hey, what's up? Yes, get motherfucking ready!
Listen up, scumbags. You rats will never get me out of this control room. You understand me? Never.
Car key. Bro, let's just flush him out. I'm tired. Good. Run! Move, move, move.
Hull compromised. Please evacuate the train.
Those ungrateful mother...
Bro, we can literally intercept the conductor, steal all his shit, and extract. Let's go, 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 go! I'll take right, you take left. Say go. Go, 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 go. There. We got them! We got everyone!
Engine fall in 10, 9, 8.
Carabao, we gotta move!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Latest. Coming soon.
Frontier's Founder Access is the first public step in creating a visionary sci-fi survival experience. You start your journey alone, a tiny blip in a seemingly endless universe. As you struggle to gain a foothold in this hostile world, you can build rudimentary structures, improved ships, components, and more. You'll begin to discover details about the universe and the ancient civilizations whose remnants still roam the skies. Everything requires fuel to operate, and good resource management is crucial to survival. The most potent source of fuel, crude, is necessary to build formidable ships, advanced structures, and even stargates, reconnecting the vast universe. Smart structures are highly customizable and open the possibility for emergent gameplay only bound by your creativity. Founders have already created custom tournaments, specialized trading hubs, advanced security systems, and more. Are you ready to lose yourself on the frontier?
New era.
Wow, I knew space was dark, but that was dark. CCP really knows how to make the destruction of the universe look kind of beautiful. I'm honestly looking forward to being ambushed in the depths of space in Eve Frontier.
Aber die haben immer wieder ein neues Studio, oder? Also, Futura macht das immer so jedes Mal die gleiche Ding. PC Gaming Show machen gefühlt immer neue Zentrale.
At some of the great games from puzzle publisher Astrological.
Merk ich schon. Alter, die haben auch die Kohle alle.
The days are blurring together. But what days? As for the isolation, I'm an introvert. It suits me. The contracts just keep on coming. 2 more rigs to construct. That will put me short in power. Gonna need more hydrogen generators. Good news is, I've managed to synthesize 334 liters of water in the last 24 hours. Now they want 200 liters of ammonium hydroxide. Rewards are good though. On completion, we'll finally acquire an electrolytic reducer. And with all that methane on level 2, that means methanol. After that, despite the fact no one really knows what's down there, I push on and keep going deeper.
Welcome to Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory Number 1.
Jetzt sind ja schon bald. Oh nein, ich denke dafür. Oh Gott. Kommt ja alles recht schnell langsam. Jetzt ist der Juli auch nach meinem Geburtstag. Digga, nicht kommt am 12. Juli. Habt ihr was gegen den 12?
Here we're producing blue cores. Let's see how we got here. This facility was built out of these 3 modules, which were drawn, stamped, and dyed with pigment. Produced here, in our blue pigment refinery, which was constructed from these modules, made by combining these modules, cut from cubes, which were melted from polyrock, extracted here.
So, Jacob, have you got any quick PC building tips you can share with our audience?
Here's one. You know when you accidentally drop a tiny little screw into your PC case and it just disappears?
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Do you have some cool hack for quickly finding it?
Nope. My tip is that screw is gone forever and you should pretend it never existed.
Forget I asked about tips. What can you tell me about the Radeon RX 9070 XT you're installing?
The Radeon RX 9070 XT is a hot ticket item right now, and for good reason. This is AMD's graphics division putting its best foot forward with an RDNA 4 chip that can go toe-to-toe with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. If you're worried about running out of VRAM, don't be. This comes with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6. That's plenty for gaming at 4K. Plus it supports FSR4, the latest version of AMD's upscaling technology, to help your frame rate. But what I like about it most is how easy it is to undervolt. This lets you run it with less power and still get top performance.
Ah, ich glaube die Showcase. Ich glaube, die ist auch wieder nicht so der Banger. Glaube ich. Ich glaube, die wird auch nicht so gut.
I know our odds. Maybe
Ich glaube,
it's
da
time to
habe ich
consider the easy way out.
Give me all your love now, 'cause for all we know, we might be dead by tomorrow. I can't go on wasting my time, adding scars to my heart, 'cause all I hear is I'm not ready now.
You were always one of us. From day one. What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion?
What's in your heart? But if you're not ready,
You're still making it about yourself. Just look at us.
I can be ready.
I just wanted to find a way out.
'Cause soon enough we'll die. 'Cause soon enough we'll die. 'Cause soon enough we'll die.
This is Pathfinder, Abomination Vaults. A hack-and-slash dungeon crawl where up to 4 players battle through a single massive labyrinth filled to the brim with monsters, treasure, and secrets. Customize each hero between 3 paths, inspired by 2nd edition Pathfinder. Or mix and match to craft the perfect hybrid. Whether adventuring solo or with friends, switch between the party's heroes on the fly to unleash almighty combo attacks to annihilate the forces of darkness. Deep below the surface, the dark sorceress Belcora Haruvex gathers her power. Are you foolhardy enough to delve into the shadowy depths of the Abomination Vaults?
We meet Meet
Und
again,
der Tag
little
kommt mir jetzt nicht mit noch einer
Still taking up
Weil
the
schon,
challenge of a
weil
double
ich
life.
langsam echt immer weiter.
Torn between one endeavor and another.
Das sah grad wieder aus, als ob die
Two
noch eine
sides
Konsole
of the same
ankündigen.
precious coin. In one
Oder halt noch
life,
so ein
you
Gamepad.
brave dangers, while in the other, you put your skills and hustle to the test to grow your store. As you chase that vision, you may pause and wonder, is this pursuit more important than its destination? That answer lies within you, little merchant.
Computers aren't the only thing we build here at our hardware workshop. While Frankie and Jacob are working on the rig, Mika and I have been preparing some more elegant equipment for fieldwork, spy gadgets. See here, this might appear to be a standard ATX full tower personal gaming computer. In actuality, every component is also an extremely cool spy gadget. Take, for instance, this CPU fan. In reality, Ninja Star.
Huh, that did a real number when we tried it on an intern. Well, moving on, we have our range of hidden tasers. To the untrained eye, a coffee mug.
Yeah.
In reality, a taser. Ooh, or how about this? To the untrained derriere, a roll of toilet paper. But in actuality, you guessed it, it's a taser.
Hey, what about this? Is this like a hidden listening device, USB, or is it maybe a spy camera?
That is, of course, also a taser. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Eventually. For now, let's check out our next exciting world premiere.
Ah, die machen auch immer nur Schwachsinn, ey. Also die zwei, ja, ich glaube, moderieren so 2 Jahre hintereinander oder sind sogar jetzt mit dem 3. Also eher mal. Drogensimulator. Naja, man hat jetzt nicht viel vom Spiel gesehen, also. Naja. Yo! What the fuck?
Responsibility. Sharing a roof with someone. Make sure
Digga, diese Hackfresse schon.
check their eyes and teeth. An overlooked visitor will kill you.
Oh, warte, ist es da? Oh, das ist das Spiel, was mir Oni mal gezeigt hat. Oh mein Gott, geht das jetzt ein Release Day? Jetzt ein Release Day? Immer noch nicht? Bro, wie lange soll man denn auf da Release Day noch warten?
Hi, I'm Oscar, a solo developer, and this is my game, Botsu. It's an online multiplayer
Alter,
game
da
where you
warten wir
control
doch
a
auch schon
ragdoll
fast
robot
ein Jahr
and
jetzt
compete
auf
in some very
Game.
silly physics-based
What the
competitions.
fuck?
I started making this game in my spare time, and now you can play the free demo on Steam. You'll start off in a lobby area called Bot Central, where you can meet up with your friends and mess around
Bro,
with the sandbox
was
while they
zum
arrive.
Fick?
When you're ready, mind the gap and hop on the
Warum?
matchmaking train to your Botsu tournament. Your team will compete in bonkers boxball matches, steal boxes and drag your team to victory in stockpile, and try to be the last bot standing in sumo. It's even got physics-based power-ups, like sticky bombs, balloons that work on anything, and grappling hooks to swing the match in your favor. You can play both online and split screen at the same time, and you can create crazy custom matches in the Steam demo right now. I hope you have fun.
Oh Gott. Haben sie dieses Meme echt rausgekramt. Eieiei.
Spotlight, hot night, glow red in the stoplight. I say, big swerve, big roll, rich taste.
Oh mein Gott, erst mit
So rich it can make you ill. Don't choke on the diamond pill.
For real.
Bow down to the golden strand. Get in line, I'm an hiding man. Come close, yeah, I'll use what I can when I can. I will rate with a 1 to a 10. I will call if I want it again.
Coming up in the show,
Juli. Ah, Update, okay, das Spiel, ich dachte schon, das ist doch schon draußen. Okay, das gibt einfach nur nochmal Content, okay. Verstehe, verstehe. Hey, well.
What an amazing collection of games we've already seen. Mika, we are really turning up the heat this year.
we sure are.
Mika, what is that?
Oh, it's thermal paste.
Oh, wait, let me guess. It doubles as like a plastic explosive, or maybe it's a potent tranquilizing gas, or is that just like another taser?
No, it's literally just thermal paste. You know, it transfers the heat from your CPU to your heat sinks to avoid overheating.
Oh.
Plus, it is an amazing cookie filler. It's like forbidden icing.
Mika, you can't eat thermal paste.
Of course you can, especially not with milk.
Okay, let's check in on that build again.
Can we put it in the computer?
Absolutely not, but I'm certain
Immer
they're going
daraus
to try.
immer so eine Show. Oder so
Before we get ahead of
komische Sachen.
ourselves, what kind of CPU
Hey, nochmal,
is
ich
this
glaube,
puppy working with?
welches Jahr
It's
war
with
das?
no small amount
Ich
of envy that
glaube
I say this. We're equipping the rig with an AMD
2023,
Ryzen 9
wo irgend so
9950
ein
X3D
Skandal war auf
processor.
einmal, dass der
Put simply, this
Roboter,
is
was
the
mit dem
fastest
sie
16-core
geredet haben, oder
consumer
mit so einer
CPU money can
größer
buy. It
geworden
combines
ist.
the best parts of
Ich
every
weiß es gar
processor
nicht mehr,
ever
aber
made. The
die
power of
machen
a
daraus
16-core monster for
jedes
tough
Jahr
jobs.
immer so eine
Check.
kleine
The
Show.
gaming
Ich
chops
weiß
of
nicht, ob
second
ich
gen
es
AMD
creepy
3D
finde oder
cache tech. Check.
ob ich es
This
einfach nur
beast can
funny
work as
finde,
hard as it
dass
plays, and it plays
dass
in a
sie
completely
immer so
different
eine
league.
geile Show
It's the best
daraus
processor
machen.
in the world for gamers and creators, for gaming and for everything else. It's a
Aber
beauty.
Bro,
If I wasn't putting it in the rig,
PC-Werbung, weiß ich
I'd be
nicht, ob
tempted
das
to walk out of here with it
Jahre
myself.
so groß
Phenomenal.
war.
Peak PC gaming,
weiß
courtesy
ich
of
jetzt
PC
nicht.
Gamer and AMD.
Indeed. So, Plasma Globe?
Plasma Globe.
Looks like things are coming along perfectly with the rig. Which is perfect because right now we've got another exciting world premiere to show you from our friends at Fail Better Games.
The village of Chandley is small, complicated, and everyone's got their own story. For 100 years, the practice of horticulture has been under a curse, making even the simplest act of cultivation unpredictable.
Oh my
But
god,
you
Digga,
come
das ist
from
der
a long
Baum
line of
überhaupt noch alt
sorcerers
ist.
steeped in the
Holy
green
shit.
and growing arts. Your family's old lodge has been empty for a long time, so don't expect airs and graces. Chandley may be small, but it's thick with secrets and set in its ways. Is it ready for the return of a mandrake?
The Mandrake setting is based on British history and folklore. For research, we've walked in a temperate rainforest and visited an ancient coal mine beneath the Forest of Dean.
It's a world where overfishing might cause a river to put a curse on you, and where you'll go delving for bright minerals in the forgotten deeps.
Sunless Sea and Sunless Skies did have some light cannibalism in them. You can't eat people in this one, but that doesn't mean that it's safe. There are old powers waiting in the corners of the world, and the night does not belong to mortals. If all of that sounds good to you, wishlist Mandrake on Steam right now.
It's a bandit. Als ob er die noch verwenden möchte.
A week in the life of a demon school student in under a minute. Starting now. Monday, catch up on the news. Get a new assignment. Fight some guys using tactics. Check your diary. Tuesday, investigate a spooked classroom. Gain a rival. Fight some more guys. Find a dog. Wednesday, romance your friends. Kick an egg. Fight those guys. Thursday, follow some blood. Track down a missing sandwich. Pull a new friend out of nowhere. There's guys. You fight them. Friday, find a cursed dog. Learn a terrible secret. Fight a really big guy. The weekend, sing karaoke, race beetles, rent some tapes, and generally just relax. That's 1 week down, many to
so
go.
das, was
Wish
wir kurz
list
gezeigt
Demon
haben.
School, an RPG with tactical battles right now.
Demon School.
Congratulations on your assignment. You have been selected to oversee a caretaker deployment in Sector 43A. This video will introduce you to your unit and its sacred directive, the preservation and propagation of the human species. After global hydrosaturation, Earth became uninhabitable. Humanity moved to orbit, but reproduction in space proved impossible. Moses responded with the Human Seed Program. Cryogenic embryos are grown to maturity in surface-based Lazarus pods, then transferred to orbital colonies for immediate workforce integration. Your caretaker unit
Also man
manages
sieht halt auch
every
nicht
step.
viel bei den
Retrieval,
Spielen, ehrlich
growth,
gesagt.
and
So
orbital
einige zeigen
transfer.
sie, aber sonst...
Caretakers maintain surface facilities, build autonomous
Ah,
power
ja.
systems, and adapt to any anomaly, from environmental failure to unauthorized presence. Enjoy the rest of your assignment, and remember,
Every seed you plant shapes humanity's future.
You're the only one who can safeguard the future of humanity in The Last Caretaker. So, you know, no pressure or anything. Hey, Sean, what was that?
I am so sorry. I may have eaten a light snack that just didn't really agree with me.
Wait a second, did you get into my thermal paste stash again?
I prefer the term computer hummus.
No, that's definitely a train, which means we are right on track for our next world premiere. Sean, no! Put it down.
Geil. Ich liebe die beiden. Ein Banger. jetzt hat mir eigentlich echt gar nicht überhaupt. Außer halt dem Dings da Rumen-Spiel, aber da kriegt man ja nicht mal ein Release-Date. Die kommen mit einer Kack-Demo, anstatt da mal ein Release-Date zu ballern.
Prospector, Norex would like to offer you an opportunity. We have some dirty work we need you to take care of. At your own risk, of course. Keep your mouth shut and you'll be rewarded. You want to hunt monsters? Join Norex. And don't ask questions.
Autosimulator.
So you're good at building PCs, but can you build other things? Like a car?
No, Frankie. I can't build a car.
What about like a winching system to pull something heavy out of, for example, a lake?
I mean, maybe I could put together...
Say a car was in a lake and you needed to winch it out. Could you at least build a ramp to make the winching a bit easier?
Is that something you want to tell me?
I drove your car off a ramp and into a lake, but I only did it to put the fire out.
My car was on fire?
There is no point in jumping a car off a ramp if it's not on fire.
Is there any good news to this story?
Yeah. Just check out this ramp. You should install these before you start shopping for a new car.
Oh, that's the Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5. This kit is perfect for building an all AMD Ryzen build at 6,000 mega transfers a second and with low latency. However, we've also stuffed something special here, a light enhancement kit. That's a pair of dummy sticks that look the part but don't actually contain any memory chips. This is a great solution for an AMD build, as it means you can stick to the more reliable slots on the motherboard 2 and 4 while looking the part. It also pairs nicely with our Haven 420 case, which offers thermal optimization through its central GPU airflow that sits within a dual chamber design.
That sounds like the perfect hardware combo for anyone looking to frag draw cards, explore endless dungeons, or simply stream with friends. But while you're out there updating your part picker list, why not check out this exciting upcoming game?
World changed in the blink of an eye. The outpost where we hoped to find salvation has stopped responding. We found it abandoned, all in ruins. Now we have to find out what happened and rebuild what's left. As we make the most of the little space the tree afford, we live under a constant threat from the fog. Not an ordinary mist that we knew before, but one that overwhelms us with but the worst kind of fear. And yet, if we want to survive in the new conditions, we must not only fight the fog, we must explore it, research it, understand it, as the fate of our people, maybe even the world, depends on it. And all before fear consumes us all. The tree provides. The tree protects. The tree prevails.
Na, das ist nicht mein Stadt, darum gehe ich da nicht drauf groß ein. Ist nicht meins. Mir irgendwie vor, als ob ich das immer auf der Konsole kann.
Coming up in the show,
Alter, warum?
Your cult is waiting for prophets to lead them. Convert the feeble-minded. Learn the occult. Spread the mighty one's influence. Find power in the god of your choice to bring the unseen depths to the mortal world. Now go. Vanquish the opposition. Burn the non-believers. Indoctrinate the uncivilized. And survive the horrors. Grow in power and strength. Unlock new unholy sorceries to overcome the mightiest of enemies. You have what it takes to worship the Eldritch.
Ich würde sagen, kommt nochmal ein Mixtape. Es war so mit der Kassette für mich wie ein Mixtape. Coming 26, okay.
After almost a decade, Muse Games is bringing us a follow-up to the airship combat game Guns of Icarus.
Now, as with all professions, our work as gadget-crazed weirdos would be impossible if not for the laser watches and ejector seats of those who came before us.
We stand on the shoulders of giants. Crafty, unhinged giants.
Which is why I am pleased to present, in an attaché case full of throwing knives and tear gas canisters, the latest intel on Bond. James Bond. So we sent our secret agents to see what's happening at IO Interactive.
Digga, 007? Ob 007 jetzt?
When
things got together and we figured out that we were going to work on such
Oder?
a legendary IP. We're very, very excited. It's a huge opportunity, and also
Haben
the
doch grad
fact that
die
it hasn't been in
CA
14 years just
Doch,
to the
es ist
excitement of the
007!
comeback of
Als ob, die
gaming
zeigen doch nochmal was.
gaming.
The colleagues that we have here are phenomenal, and I think taking all of their experience
Lol,
from
sie zeigen doch
the
nochmal
sort
was
of
von
agent
007.
fantasy that they've been building for all these years and applying it to the Bond franchise has been incredible
Ich
to see
dachte
and be
schon.
a part of. We're making a standalone James Bond
Ich dachte schon
game,
007,
but
okay, der
there are
kommt nicht.
characters and locations
Wäre
that I
halt
think are going to
brutal.
make the fans of the novels and the fans of the movies and the cinematic history really smile. In any kind of IP
Ah,
where there's
yeah.
some
Guten
known aspects of the
Abend, grüß
character,
dich.
you can initially view these as constraints, but really they're strengths because we get to work with all these amazing partners. Aston Martin and Land Rover, collaborations with Omega,
es
and
wäre
all
so
of these
weird
things lend
gewesen, wenn
itself a
sie
sense of credibility
007
to the player
machen,
that this
aber
is a
nicht
real James Bond
007
experience.
zeigen. Das wäre komisch
Crafting this
gewesen.
character has been both exciting and extremely challenging because it's a balance between being very true to Ian Fleming's novels on the character, yet bringing some part of IO into that.
The most special thing about our version of Bond is that it's an IO reimagination of the origin of Bond himself, and it allows us to really dive in and learn about what it takes
Aber jetzt
to
sagen
enter
wir
this
nicht, die reden
world
nur
of espionage.
darüber,
It was
aber
very
zeigen
important to us
keinen
from early on
Inhalt.
that we didn't want to synthesize
wäre jetzt halt
Bond. We didn't
auch
want to go in and cherry pick qualities from different
wieder,
aspects of stories
keine
or whatever.
Ahnung.
We wanted to make something that was fully original. So he's young. He's someone who doesn't yet know all the things we know about James Bond. He has all the core qualities. So he's irreverent. He's inherently charming. He's funny, but he's not yet cold. He's not callous. He's a more energetic. He has that impatience of youth built into him.
Somewhere in between a naive, not yet worn down, principled young man, and then that journey onto this hard-hitting, colder guy that we might recognize. That space there was really inspiring to us.
He is very true to his North Star and his values. And the story is very much about when you meet the harsh, political, dangerous world out there, how does a young man fare while still retaining his values?
Not only will we get to experience the character changes and the lessons he needs to learn, but also how he gets his famed gear.
The world is a big part of how you solve the problems as you get to them, using the environment and weapons and charm, and obviously gadgets is a huge part of that. We have a lot of the gadgets you'd expect and then quite a few you wouldn't.
Oh, Hitman.
So our longtime fans from our Hitman franchise can expect to recognize some of these core elements from our interactive in our James Bond game.
A really core aspect of this game
Ja,
is what we
James
call
Bond und
creative
Hitman ist
approach.
immer noch.
And it has to do with
What the fuck
standing
Momente.
outside a lavish location. We're going to give you an objective in here. You absolutely need to be able to do that in a bunch of different
was ist
ways.
FH5?
But I think the biggest
Leider
difference
nicht mehr
is
gut.
that you need
Aber
a
ich
lot of
danke dir
patience
für den
to
Lurk.
play Hitman.
Vielen,
You
vielen
need to
Dank.
be
Ich
sitting
weiß
there
nur nicht, was
seeing the
FH5
patrol. He
ist.
goes over there and he likes wine and you overhear that thing. But Bond, he can also just walk through the
Forza
front door.
Horizon,
I'm
ach
actually
so,
just gonna
ich
go
kenne die
talk to them. I'm just
Abkürzungen
gonna go
nicht.
punch him right now.
Danke
If you're a
dir.
James Bond that wants to crouch along,
Wünsche dir viel
you know,
Spaß,
the
mein
covers
Guter.
and be careful
Dankeschön.
and all that stuff, that's your Bond and that's fine. But we've crafted a game that has a lot more forward momentum.
Spycraft is part of our DNA. However, in terms of Bond, there are two key differences.
The agent we were working with before, he is an empty shell, right? He's
Hitman
a
3
chameleon,
kam
whereas
21?
James Bond is very much a personality.
A big part of the
Schon
fun
wieder
of playing
4
the
Jahre
game is
her?
to see what he'll
Als,
say.
oh,
'Cause he always has something
als ob das
great
schon
to
wieder
say
4
that you
Jahre
wouldn't
her
have
ist,
thought
wo
of. His quick wit and talking your
rauskam.
way into and out of trouble
Glaube
is
ich
a big
fast
part of
nicht.
the core loop as well.
If Hitman
fuck?
is a single-minded
Dann wird es
killer
aber Zeit für Hitman
and
4.
basically the bad guy of the game, Bond is the hero. And that means that we are much more focused on his journey as a
Ich wünsche
character,
dir ebenfalls
and we
viel
are
Spaß.
much more
Dankeschön,
focused
vielen,
on
vielen Dank.
saving the world.
Danke dir, mein Guter.
I think it's safe to say that we were dialing the action to 12 on this one. We wanted a physical Bond. We wanted fighting to be visceral and brutal and violent and super fun and exciting. So we spent a great amount of energy on making a system of free flow combat where you're fighting multiple opponents at once. You can grab them and punch them and throw them into each other, use the environment.
We really did strides and upping the dynamism, the kinetic feel of the combat, be that the melee combat and the shooting and the seamless in and out between that. It's very, very exciting. We as a studio and as a team have evolved a lot to do
Diese
top
Showcase, ich
class,
weiß nicht.
action, spectacle
Ist
moments,
sozusagen wieder ein
respective
bisschen
situations, all
Reinfall, vor allem
interactive. The situations
labern
you
und
get into
labern
are
und
absolutely
labern
wild. It's because
Ewigkeit an
that's the
einem Game,
360
anstatt sie
experience that
einfach
our
das
fans
in eine
deserve and
eigene
expect
scheiß
from a
Showcase
fun experience.
And we've really pushed our engine
Vor allem
to
warum
sort of bring
PC
on this higher
Gaming?
level of spectacle and
Warum
fidelity to the
reden die
game.
This
darüber?
production has pushed our internal tech beyond.
Check ich auch nicht so
like
ganz.
miles ahead of what we were able to do before.
Depicting these beautiful different cities and locations, exotic types of vehicles, not just normal vehicles. So take everything we know, but also evolving with technology to deliver an experience that is more advanced than we've ever done before.
This has to be a larger-than-life action adventure story, and that's what we've delivered. But it's always with character at its center. There's never action for action's sake. It's because it leads to the next thing. It's because he
Aber das
needs
Spiel
and has
sieht
to
so
do
cool
this
aus.
in order
Also
to
das auf jeden
succeed.
Fall
worked on
hat man ja
Hitman on and off
bei
for
der
20 years.
Sony
This is the
Showcase ja
combination of all
gesehen.
that work, all that skill, all
Ich
that
bin halt
practice coming
gespannt,
together and finally seeing the
wie
ultimate
gut
spy fantasy come to
007
life.
Hype noch da sein wird. Also da bin ich schon ein bisschen gespannt. Schon wieder so ein Quest-Game. Aber ich liebe das ja for real. Das Sound so. Oh Gott, ey. Probably America.
When the world ended, we shielded our city. Safe but trapped, we endured. Until now, until you, time traveler. Only you can shatter our chains, guide our armies, defend our kingdom, propel the evil hordes. Rebuild what the enemy shattered and restore the might of our city. The lands of Bastion still whisper secrets. Relics of power waiting to be claimed. Together, you are legions. Not even the hordes of the Unraveler shall halt your advance. Your strength will never cease to grow. Once banished, you will break us free.
was Sieger. Sommer 25 irgendwann, okay. Wisst ihr, was ich schade finde? Bei diesem einen Game, es wurde letztes Jahr entweder bei der PC Gaming Show oder bei Pura Sommer Showcase vorgestellt und es kam nie raus, wann Release Day ist. Bei diesem einen Retro Game, da dieses Fables X oder so irgendwie hieß es. Finde ich so schade, dass da nie ein Release Day kam. Darum bettle ich eigentlich dafür, dass sie das mal jetzt hier rausballern. Das verstaubt gefühlt und ich warte schon ewig auf Release Day.
As you can see, we are running a fine-tuned engine of gaming goodness.
Da nichts kommt. Als ob sie es aufgehört hätten, aber dann wär's doch nicht mehr auf Steam.
We're doing great down here. Jacob is about to fill us in on what we're installing next.
I'm just wiring up everything with our Gigabyte Aorus X870E motherboard. It's got a suite of features for reliable overclocking
Vor
and
allem,
memory
wenn
performance.
sie es nochmal
And it's built in
verschieben auf
thermal
ein
armor
Jahr,
and
ja
heatsinks
gut, dann
will keep our
verstehe ich
Ryzen
es noch,
X3D
aber
rig running great
ich will
without
wenigstens
running hot.
irgendwas
And
von
of
dem
course, our
Spiel
GPU,
hören.
a Gigabyte
Und nicht mit
Radeon
eurem
RX
PC
3070
teilen.
with
Wen
RDNA
juckt
4
so eine
architecture
Scheiße?
and 3rd Gen AMD Ray
Digga,
Tracing
es
10
juckt kein
for
Schwein.
4K performance.
Awesome. And for those of you who want to speed up your own PC build, I've got a technique I always use. A montage.
A what?
A montage.
Oh, a montage. Right. Great idea, Frankie.
Freeze frame high five?
Freeze frame what?
Not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about the rebooting.
Yeah.
But, oh, perfect. In the meantime, here's some new tech for you. Or should I say, some new Terra tech.
Ich glaube, langsam gehen denen die Idee aus. Weil gefühlt, es kommen jetzt nur noch Shooter mit Autos. Ich meine, ist eine coole Idee, aber vorher irgendwann wird das halt auch mal aussterben. Das fühlt halt auch nicht jeder, ehrlich gesagt. Das neue Sims. Verstehe. Ich will jetzt damit wirklich sagen, das heißt Sims. Boah, das wäre heftig. Aber es geht halt schon irgendwie in die Richtung. Oh, aber es ist schön. Das hat schon wieder so die Emotionen und allem. Aber wenn Sims ist, ja, ich wollte sagen. Para Reef. Am 8. Dezember erst. Den trauen da auch noch ein bisschen. Ist auch noch heftig. Und dieses Alert und so immer. Das ist so toll.
I didn't see you there. Don't mind me, I have got a special friend stopping by, but don't tell the folks upstairs. It's a surprise, you see. When you see them, just let them know that they can add any of today's exciting games to their wish list. Follow the link below to see all the goodies in today's show. And in the meantime, let's see what our friends over at Rogue Snail have been cooking up.
Meu Deus.
Ich hab nichts von den Games von letztes Jahr, wo angekündigt worden sind, irgendwie wieder was gebracht. Einfach gar nicht. Das check's irgendwie nicht. Das macht mir schon ein bisschen Bedenken, dass die überhaupt noch rauskommen. God damn, hey.
Uma pessoa pode lavrar chão que nem mesmo cactos consegue brotar.
Todos precisam saber sobre o que de fato aconteceu em Canudos.
Eles moveram mundos para acabar com o nosso lar. Perdemos, mas resistimos, como Mandacaru, no meio da grande seca.
Oh,
eles vão nos massacrar novamente, Pajinho. Eles vão nos massacrar. A
22. Juli. Oh, also Juni und Juli hat schon ein bisschen Content, auf jeden Fall. Was ist das für ein XXL-Brocken?
Then theft. And worst of all, you've tried to flee.
Die Katze.
And it pains me deeply. But a lamb that's always
Boah, aber die Idee. Ey, das ist geil.
has to be gold.
Arkham Release Day. Das, was ich ein bisschen fühle, Kick-Cam Release Day. Das ist so ein bisschen. Und sowas, wo ich überhaupt nicht so. Naja. Das Kick Release Days. Check ich auch nicht.
It's trickier than it looks. Customers curse you. The hordes line up at the door. Elder gods are summoned. All of this can really burn your biscuits. But you will be forged in the fires of the kitchen. Sharpen your knives and master the magic of food. For an ancient hunger has awoken. And the path to a demon's heart is through its stomach.
Hey, let's check in on how things are progressing with the rig. And make sure there aren't any saboteurs in the mix. Hey, Mika, how are the kids looking down there?
Oh, it's not looking great. They're hooking up a... Oh my god, they're hooking up the PC to a printer.
No, printer, it's too dangerous.
I know.
told them the rig is way too valuable to be anywhere near a printer.
I know.
We have to stop them.
No. It's too late because they're downloading a driver.
Oh,
wait.
God, why?
Maybe it's an okay. Jacob looks like he's laughing.
Mann, ey,
no,
was
no,
machen
no,
die mal
he's
mit
sobbing.
mich? Oh, ey.
And now he's cursing God. I can... Yeah. Ooh.
Hier sind ein paar Schwalben. Oh Gott.
Damn you, printers. Haven't you taken enough from us?
Well, while our team does some troubleshooting, let's take back the post-apocalypse from hordes of mutants and
Scheiße,
co-op roguelike
Mann, what the
untouchables.
fuck? Dass die auch so eine Scheiße über Drama machen.
If you're watching this tape, it means the world has ended. Welcome to Gun Touchables. It's not a game, it's a state of mind. It's about having such a cool gun, you're untouchable. That's why they call it Gun Touchables. Collect crates in the wasteland to help you kick more ass. But your enemies are getting upgraded too, and that's where things heat up. So get ready to blow stuff up, and smack stuff with a shovel, and shred stuff with a bone saw, and snipe stuff. Survival is about sticking together. It's about getting badass guns and even more badasser upgrades. It's about killing whatever this thing is. Because here in the apocalypse, you're up
Was sind
against
das
a
denn
million
wieder für
maniacal
Kerntore?
mutants
Das
that
sehen
want
aus
nothing
wie
more than to
Würste.
pound you into hamburger meat. There's only one way to survive,
Erzähl.
and that's to
Das wird
become
nicht besser.
untouchable. Coming to early access on June 17th.
New Blood. Was? Das ist Ultra Grill? Oh mein Gott! Das ist da. Oh, kriegt das einen neuen Teil? Von dem Game habe ich gehört. Ich habe so lange überlegt, mir das immer zu kaufen. Dann habe ich gemeint, doch nicht so meins. Dann wieder, geht. Dann wieder, Ich war immer skeptisch bei dem. Das kriegt einen neuen Teil? Oh lol. Vielleicht überlege ich mir das nochmal. Muss ich nur überlegen. War so eine 50-50-Sache immer. Da war ich echt immer am Überlegen. Aber das war ein neuer Teil, glaube ich. Man kennt DLC. Ich glaube, das war wirklich ein neuer Teil.
This is the Superhero Dispatch Network. I hope you're ready for your first shift.
Wait, we're doing this? Hey team, this is your dispatcher.
Someone's robbing the museum.
Watch and learn, Sonny.
How do I mute you?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday? Today's Friday. I know.
Der Hotdog schon wieder. God damn it. Also ein Fahrradspiel, sozusagen die neue Version, wenn Mario Kart World nicht funktioniert. Wenn Mario Kart World einfach niemand fühlt. So kann ich es verstehen. So der Abklatsch auf Wish bestellen, nur mit Fahrrädern. Darum ist es nicht mal auf Twitch
Wheel
verfügbar.
World is the rare kind of game that leaves you asking the important
Verstehe.
questions. Like, why aren't all the world's bicycles shaped like hot dogs?
We can only hope the answer reveals itself someday. Until then, let's turn our attention to the latest from FBC Firebreak, the next game from Remedy. And if my tracker is working properly, it looks like Frankie met up with the Bureau.
Ein schönes Stream, ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Hi, Lieber, grüß dich. Schön, dich zu lesen. Ja, soweit, so gut, danke. Kann mich nicht beklagen. Ich hoffe, soweit, so gut auch bei dir.
I don't care about your day job if you can hold a gun and use a tool. Fire breaking needs you.
Das war ehrlich.
I'll be frank with you, this ain't an easy shift, but at least you won't be alone. Your fellow fire breakers will have your back. Fighting together, fixing together.
Naja, das sind nicht unbedingt Zombies, aber so eher wieder so das Schlachten auf jeden Fall. Oder warte mal, das hatten wir doch. War das mit dem Papierspiel? Das ist schon längst draußen. Wenn's das... Ich glaube, dass es das ist. Aber und... Ja... Doch, ich glaube, es ist das. Hat doch auch Sony vorgestellt.
So, that's the job.
16. Juni, das ist ja schon bald. Okay, aber das wäre vielleicht ein Spiel, wo man sie mal geben könnte.
That trailer was
Das könnte sich, glaube ich, mal
delivered on all
geben.
fronts, but it did take me back to my student days. It might have been the post-it notes, the traffic lights, and the slight feeling of regret in the shower. What have we signed up to? Mike Ayata, you're the game director of FBC Firebreak from Remedy Games. Thank you so much for joining us. But yeah, what
absolutely.
have we signed up to here?
Yeah, lots. So that was our big launch trailer. We're coming out in just over a week now, so we're really excited to share a lot more of the game, stuff that we haven't shown.
Kann auch vielleicht einen anderen Titel haben, aber ich bin mir gerade unsicher, aber es gab doch ein Spiel von Sony, das hat doch Sony vorgestellt.
I remember when Control
Das
came
muss ja
out
genauso
in
mit Papier
2019,
gewesen sein,
and
dass
we're
Gegner mit
revisiting
Papier waren, dass du
that
sie
world
abschießt.
in FBC.
Control?
Why was now the right time to revisit?
Ich glaube, dass es
right now, it
das
was just a
war.
great time for us to
Ich
kind of go back to the
glaube.
old house. We never wanted it to kind of feel like we were
Ja, eigentlich
retreading
müssten
on
wir zu
Control,
100%
and that was
sicher
definitely
sein.
something we thought about a lot. And one of the
100
reasons why we
Pro.
shifted into a first-person perspective,
Also ich
so
glaube
you
nicht,
can kind
dass
of go back
es
into
zwei
the old
ähnliche
house and
gibt.
see it from
Glaube
fresh
ich nicht.
eyes in a different way.
I mean, you did have a lot of fun in Control, and also we're in first
Muss
person
das
this time,
sein.
so
Yeah, so of course very different, and I think as anyone can tell from that trailer, we're extremely like tonally to the side of Control, and this was a really big challenge for us because of course Control was very moody and atmospheric and very like horror tinged, but of course it did always have that little edge of absurdity, and speaking to that, this is kind of like why we leaned into that more absurd angle because
Sieht
you know
halt so
Control
anders.
was very
Bin mir
carefully
jetzt-
built for a single player
Ich sag jetzt
experience,
trotzdem, es
since
ist
we
nicht.
are sort of
Ich
a
glaube,
kind of joke
auf
around
jeden
with
Fall,
your
dass es
mates
das
and
ist.
just kind of have fun thing. We didn't want to totally like betray that franchise, but we did want to take those kind of recipe components and just flip them around. So we keep that kind of edge of like horror and tension and stakes, and we just add a lot of the absurdity at a higher value. So for example, like you saw Sticky Ricky, our gigantic monster made out of sticky notes. In one of our trailers, you know, somebody I think actually shouts like "Sticky Ricky, Sticky Ricky," which was to us very, very funny. But that character, completely terrifying.
And Sticky Ricky is joining us today. He's just getting himself together, and maybe he'll answer a few of my questions. Say I don't necessarily have 3 straight-up fraggers on my team. Are there roles that we can adopt in this game?
Yeah, absolutely. So the game is kind of built around a trifecta of kind of saved loadouts that are centered around tools. We call these crisis kits, and each one was developed with a different play style in mind. So we have one that kind of shoots these gigantic like liquid globules you saw in the trailer, and this is for the person where you just imagine almost like a face. Like I don't really care. I just kind of want to, you know, paint the world with something. And then we have another one which is a tool that kind of looks like a pogo stick mixed with a defibrillator. And you might be surprised, but we always have this as like a precision and tactical instrument just because
Weißt
you
du,
can
was
kind of
ich letztes Mal
relocate
gesagt habe
yourself
zu dem
and
Papiergame?
move around easily. And then we
Irgendwie hat
have
es mich schon
the last really
angesprochen.
complex tool, which is literally just a
Bin mir
wrench.
jetzt unsicher.
Just
Vielleicht
a
habe ich
wrench
auch
is
da
a
was
gigantic
anderes
piece of
gesagt,
steel.
aber
So we made a lot of active decisions to try to get
ansprechen
people
wird's
right
mich,
into
glaub
the
ich, schon
gameplay.
mal.
So that's at the cost of some direct storytelling, but we haven't scrimped any on the world building and the big narrative and what it feels like to be inside of the oldest house.
We do
Vor allem,
associate
wenn man sie
Remedy with
Koop
these
zocken
big
könnte, wieder.
narrative
Wäre
games, so
sicher
much
mega.
imagination, atmosphere,
Auch allein,
obviously
aber
Alan Wake,
Koop
obviously
aussafe.
Control.
Sure.
So this feels like a new departure for you guys moving into
Yeah.
this space. So why?
Yeah. And to be clear, it's fundamentally different. You shouldn't go into this game whatsoever expecting those type of experiences, which, by the way, I personally adore. I started Remedy as a massive fan of Remedy, so this isn't a pushback on that type of experience. But the thing is that we, as soon as we started making more than one game at the same time, we just wanted to say, hey, is there a way to kind of like open the doors? If you are a huge Control head and you know all the lore and you really love it, and you can't convince your friends to try this game out, we wanted to give that kind of step in. So even though it's not really what Remedy is today, I do hope that a little over a week from now, it will be part of what Remedy is in the future.
So, Mike, as an online cooperative shooter, what does this game look like in, say, a year's time?
Yeah, that's a great question, especially because, you know, the online space, I think a lot of people treat it very differently. One of the big things that we're about is avoiding kind of like FOMO, like engagement. You know, you don't need to check in every day. We're not going to kind of add a timed battle pass. So if you come in on day one and you come back to us a year from now, all you're going to see is all the great stuff that we add. And speaking of that, already in this year, we're going to add 2 more jobs. That adds to the other 5 game modes that we ship with, already growing it by about 40% by the end of the year. We've got additional endgame systems and lots of plans.
I'm just pitching it's a stapler, like opened out, and it just...
Okay, I have news for you. There is a stapler in the game.
I'm a genius.
So in the game, actually in that trailer, you probably saw that big traffic light. That's actually called the red light. It's an altered item you may have seen in Control. It's now corrupted by the hiss, and in certain settings, it can show up and kind of hit you with a big red light. Not allowed to move.
Das ist schon cool.
There's another one, which is a stapler.
Bisschen Bock habe
If
ich
you are
schon
a
drauf.
super Control nerd, you might
Ob ich es
remember
aber
from
gleich
some of
zocke
the
oder
posters below
warte,
this
bis
house.
der Hype wieder
Is that
bereut?
a stapler and altered
Oder
item?
überhaupt einen Hype
And then you
bekommen.
see a nice
Aber
part of a stapler. Well,
es
that
ist
stapler
schon
actually
cool.
shows up, and it kind of behaves
Das
like a
überlege
fly.
ich
It sort of
mir
like
noch.
buzzes around your face and gives all the enemies a lot of additional health. So yeah, there you go.
Where can we sign up?
Yeah, lots of ways to play this game. Of course, we're on all the major consoles, on Epic Game Store, or you can head over to Steam where you can wishlist the game today. It comes out June 17th. Grab your friends, and we hope to see you there.
Well, go on then. Go clean the oldest house. Sign up today. Thank you so much, Mike, and good luck.
Thank you.
Ah, the FBC. Lovely bunch over there for, you know, as long as they last.
Hey, didn't we cook up a few trinkets for FBC personnel at some point?
I mean, we offered, but spy gadgets just don't hit the
Der
same
Typ
way
macht
when you
mich so
spend your whole day
fertig.
working with evil typewriters and turn your bones backwards.
Yeah, you know, that's a fair point. Well, up next, if you've been looking for the perfect excuse to wear a toga, and who hasn't, here's a look at Ubisoft's next entry in the long-running strategy city builder, Anno 117, Pax Romana.
Ah, Ubisoft. Die gibt's auch noch. Weil die haben ja dieses Jahr auch keine eigene Showcase, was ein bisschen schade ist. Ubisoft hat keine eigene Showcase. Capcom hat dieses Jahr keine eigene Showcase. Square Enix hat keine eigene Showcase. Einige haben dieses Jahr auch keine eigene Showcase gemacht. Merklich. Ich hoffe, nächstes Jahr sind die wieder am Start. Also Ubisoft und Capcom wäre schon geil. Square Enix, ja, von mir aus können sie wieder machen, wie sie wollen, aber die anderen zwei wären so wieder geil, wenn sie selber am Start wären. Vermisse ich irgendwie, weil Ubisoft, Capcom haben auch geile Showcases immer gemacht. Also das lasse ich denen. Die letzten Showcases waren echt Banger von denen. For real.
Going up after all.
Yeah, no, I'm Nate, and you're. I was gonna.
I thought I told you there's
Jawohl!
Like, what's up there, though?
nothing.
There's a tower.
Da haben wir es wieder. Von dem Volva.
Tower, what's there?
It's like a top of a tower.
Unser Baby Step Game. Oh, ich hab grad Bock auf die Scheiße. Ich hab so Bock auf diesen Crash-Mist immer noch. Oh, ich hab so Bock. Let's go, Digga. Das wird so geil. Oh, das wird so viel Scheiße, Mann. Das wird mir auf die Nerven rauben. Das haut die Nerven rauben.
Oh, I'm done. Probably nothing up there anyway.
So eine Scheiße. Wann kam das nochmal? Oder wann kommt das? Oder ist es schon draußen? Ich weiß es jetzt gar nicht. Ne, 8. September. Okay, dauert noch. Dauert noch. Aber mega Bock. Oh, da wird so viel Scheiße gemacht. Da werden wir Sicherheitswesten. Wundervoll. Was mir gerade einfällt, warum hat eigentlich Borderlands nicht mehr bekommen? Borderlands kommt ja im August, September raus, aber es hat keinen Trailer mehr bekommen. Obwohl, stimmt, vergiss es, die hatten ja eine eigene Showcase, glaube ich, wo ich bekommen habe. Vergesst meine Worte, die hatten eine eigene Showcase, 2K. Glaube ich jetzt mal. August. Auch nicht meins.
I'm sure you're eager to see more of the rig, and I'm eager to show it. So let's check back in with the build and see where things are at.
Oh, hi Mika. We have had a slight hiccup. Looks like Jacob got the number one rule in the new PC build.
An offering before you start, or computer spirits drink your heart. He forgot the sacrifice.
You have to do the sacrifice.
Warum?
Can we scold me later?
Was ist das schon wieder?
All right, I should cut him loose while he's still got blood. Sit still, Jacob. I don't want to hit any important bones.
I am loving how normal things are today. And a quick reminder, you can find every single game from today's show in one place at the PC Gamer Steam page over at pcgamer.com/wishlist. My own wishlist is currently buckling under the strain of so many amazing games.
And you know what? Speaking of amazing games, here's our next world premiere. A brand new game published by Punkle, the creator of Vampire Survivors. Get ready to go berserk.
Weiß nicht, ist das jetzt das letzte Game, was sie angekündigen? Was? Was? Die ganze Handvoll? What the fuck? Hey, was war das? Musst du alle Tasten drücken? Boah, das wäre auch mal eine neue Idee, aber what the fuck? Das meint sie nicht, oder? Ist das wirklich nie? Ich glaube, das war's nicht. Das kann ich mir fast nicht vorstellen. Da das sicher Trailer fehlt. Oh. Hey. 10. Juli. Alter, warum an 10.11. 13., 14. glaube ich, aber kein 12. Habt ihr was gegen meinen Geburtstag? Also nichts kommt am 12. Juli. Das ist ein bisschen sad.
A little different. Coming your way. What's on your mind? Aliens, the anomaly.
Als ob der 12. Juli verflucht wäre, no joke.
Send TV through it.
We already are.
The Bend is a planet-wide hallucination and a hoax.
Everybody seems so anxious to say something that they don't get their facts straight first.
Consider the Bend as a source of signal intrusions and dangerous interference.
The Bend is the future. It's our future.
Couldn't catch me zooming into any bend in space.
Let us eagerly embrace the abyss.
Another
dimension and television.
Only on Blippo Plus.
All those games have looked great, and wouldn't you know it, we've got even more to show you. Check this out.
Hey, I'm Felix Schade. I started Morbid Metal a few years ago as a solo
kommt
band,
eine halbe
and what
Stunde
began as a small passion
Vorstellung
project
eines
has
Games.
evolved into something far more ambitious. It hits Steam Early Access this
Oder?
summer, and I can't wait to show you more. Morbid Metal is a fast-paced, roguelite hack and slash that is built for intense combo-driven combat. You play as an advanced AI, trapped inside a deadly simulation. Your mission? Explore its beautiful and brutal iterations, grow stronger, and prove your worth to your creator. You'll control up to 3 characters. It's a bit like switching weapons in a shooter, except here, you're switching full-on playstyles. Each character has their own unique combat style and active abilities, which are unlocked as you explore the simulation. You can even chain attacks between different characters. Start with Vector to quickly dispatch enemies, switch to Flux for a flurry of hits, and finish your combo with Echo's special attack. Mastering each playstyle will be essential, as you'll face a variety of powerful enemies, each with their own attack patterns and weaknesses. And at the end of every biome, you'll face powerful bosses. These are dramatic, high-stakes encounters designed to be tough but rewarding. Each new run reshapes the world. Layouts shift, enemy types change, and you'll have to adapt and make strategic choices to succeed. Choose character upgrades, buffs, or curses that change how you play. Some of these choices push you to take risks, others offer abilities, rewards, and modifiers, which alter your combat style, making each run truly unique. Play the free demo tomorrow during Steam Next Fest and wishlist now for early access on August 20th.
Ey, aber Juni, Juli, August haben sie im Content. September, Oktober, November mittelmäßig und Dezember ist halt noch gefühlt komplett leer aus 1, 2 Games. Naja, November ist doch noch nicht so viel, aber ein bisschen. Ach du Scheiße. Love. Okay, ja moin. 4. Quartal 25.
Peggy 3.
Jetzt kommt's, der Boss-Simulator. Jawohl, Leute, auf das haben wir gewartet. Der Boss-Simulator. Das ist schon der Pro-Boss-Simulator.
Good morning, Emberville.
Dave.
Today is the first day of our very own public bus service. The bus services will start in the tracks and Ash Tree, but will expand to more neighborhoods as passenger approvals roll in. City Council says this will be the test to see if more public infrastructure is worth improving. So get out there, ride the bus, and let your voices be heard.
Hab ich doch gesagt, Busfahren. Die sind im Bussimulator, wo Bus fahren.
Hey, Sean, should we see what's going on the factory floor? Make sure there's no production line issues holding up the rig?
Well, that's a great idea, and I've invented the perfect spy gadget for just that.
Hey, Sean, there is a big window right behind us. We could just look through that.
Oh, look through a window? What is this, the Stone Age?
You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't have windows in the Stone Age, Sean.
Why would I use an obsolete Stone Age technology when the wristwatch I invented is capable of tracking my steps and hacking into any camera system on the planet instantly?
Okay, that's actually really amazing, Sean.
Well, I'm glad you like it because I took the liberty of making a Mika model a gift from me to you. Here, tap on the icon and you'll instantly hack into the warehouse cameras.
Okay, Sean, this is a little bit much. Wait, I have to make an account to use this?
Well, it's a free trial for 7 days, but then it's only $9.99 a month after that.
What?
And look, 2-factor authentication for safety.
Sean, this is and now I have to connect my Steam account?
It's plot vision as a service.
Run! 0-1. Lass mich raten. Run 100.
And we're the rats in his cage. You're gonna get us out of here. We better get to work.
Wait, break. What the fuck? Scheiße, Grave.
You know, it's about time someone made a cozy life sim filled with supernatural horrors, just like my everyday to-day life. And of course, it's from Blumhouse Games.
You know, I often felt that the only thing missing from Stardew Valley was the ever-present danger of murder. So this should hopefully scratch an itch.
And Grave Seasons isn't the only world premiere horror game we've got for you. Feast your eyes on this, if you dare.
Oh, Blumenhaus?
Auspicious of nights.
Okay. Zaubert Blumenhaus nochmal was Schönes?
I bid you welcome.
Sie haben hier 2 Bangers zu... Oh, boy.
We've got to get out of here.
Ja, vielleicht weniger. Ich wollte aber sagen, sie haben auf jeden Fall 2, 3 Bangers und rausgehauen.
I'll check for anything on the floor.
Kann nicht alles so gut sein.
Together, but fear threatens to drive you apart.
Kann nicht alles so
You
gut
seriously
sein.
robbed me. Is that blood?
God! Oh God! Keep your cards close to your chest.
No, this isn't right.
For you'll need to decide who you can trust.
Ich habe überhaupt Shit an meinen Namen.
Is somebody there?
Before the rest of my guests arrive.
Born of the Abyss, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines unofficial patch, Doom 3 Phobos, and more mods join GOG,
Doom?
pre-installed and ready to play, smooth as never before. Just add the mod to your library, click download, and install it. It's that simple. GOG has teamed up with
Werbung
modding
nochmal machen.
communities to bring you iconic
All
fan
out London.
creations, which
Yeah.
by restoring cut content, fixing long-standing bugs, to introducing entirely new quests, characters, and experiences, breathe new life into classic
Ah, ja.
titles.
Jetzt wahrscheinlich alle Spiele zeigen, was sie haben. Ja, wahrscheinlich Doom.
Later this year.
Ah.
Hungry? Yeah. Get some fast food. Velocity noodles.
Was
Fast
ist
food
das
is
jetzt? Die Werberunde, die Spoiler werden immer beschnitten. Ach du Scheiße. Die haben einfach 0 Kontext dran, ey. 0 Kontext. Aber wirklich 0 Kontext. Warum? Warum war da jetzt ein Hund, wo Nudeln ist? Es macht einfach 0 Sinn mehr. Macht Feierabend. Nur ein Joke, ey. Das wird nicht besser wieder. Let's go, neues Tomodachi. Big boom.
Well, Sean, by using my advanced spy technology of looking out the window, I think the rig is just about ready to boot up. Hey, Frankie, how we doing in there?
I think we are just about ready to power this bad boy up. What do you think, J-Money?
She's ready to roar. Sean, would you like to do the honors?
Oh, you guys, I thought you'd never ask. Ugh. It's alive!
It's beautiful. It calls to me.
Oh, das ist schon schön auf
Parent could love their
PC.
child.
Ich habe aber auch einen geilen, der ist halt auch schon älter ja jetzt.
I'll
Hier
allow
so
it. And if you
4,
are
5
watching this
Jahre,
now,
aber
this very
auch
PC
so
could
ein
be
schöner
yours.
PC, wo
Mika,
leuchtet.
what do they
Das
need
sind
to
einfach
know?
die schönsten PCs, wo einfach so
you could be the
leuchten und so.
proud
Das ist
owner of
einfach
the rig.
das Neue.
In all of its top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming glory. All you need to do is follow the link below and fill out
Ich
the
müsste
PC Gaming
jetzt
Show
eine
survey,
scheiß
and you will be entered for a
PC-Werbung
chance
noch
to
machen.
win.
I mean, I'd like to enter myself, But I am public enemy #1 in 14 countries, and I'm not about to add another. So head on over to pcgamer.com/survey now and get your hat in the ring.
So our build might be finished, but we've still got more games to show. So let's take a look.
Protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord
Das
protect me
Game
from
haben
the
wir
evil within.
gesehen.
May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
Oh ja, Casino! Ja, das ist dieses Ding da! Wann? Komm, Release Day! Komm, bitte! Sommer 25! Aber wieder kein Release Day! Ach, komm schon! Auf das warte ich doch schon! Das ist dieses neue Bugshot! Rollet, ey! Mann! Einfach nur Sommer, aber kein Release Day! Boah, ist das hart! Mann, da hätte ich jetzt Song Release Day gern gehabt. Das ist eines der Games, wo ich in der Wunschliste habe und noch nicht Release Day habe. Mann, scheiße! Ich bin dumm Wichser.
We're PlayFusion, a studio done playing by AAA rules who still believe games belong to players. Descendant is an FPS capture the flag reimagining where strategy collides with chaos.
Mann, ey. Ey, wisst ihr, das ist halt einfach schade, die Spiele, wo ich mich freue, wo ich in der Wunschliste dann alles habe, die kriegen einfach kein Datum, kein Release Day. Alles ist scheiße.
McMillan of the Binding of Isaac. This here's Tyler Glale.
Yeah.
We're coming to you from Santa Cruz, California.
Hometown.
#1, this is not a wig.
Yeah.
#2, we got a game coming out soon.
Yeah.
Hi, Kalena.
What seems to be going on with the little guy?
Oh,
Yeah, I think my cat's sick.
He's
got a broken neck. He has horrible
Kalena, wie
ideas.
geht's
His mouth
dir?
and one of his ears are missing. His soul was removed by a Kandarian demon.
What was that last
He's
one?
taken a shotgun to the face a couple times.
What?
He's got rabies, I'm pretty sure, and he's made a deal with the devil. He was stabbed repeatedly in the neck, chest, face, and hair. He's incredibly dehydrated. He has depression. Who doesn't nowadays, right? He appears to have a conjoined twin.
Was
He was probed by aliens. He was
Digga, was ist mit euch? Hat der gerade jetzt echt eine andere Katze gebumst? Digga, was ist das für eine Scheiße? Oh, Herr, no! Ich kann das alles nicht mehr.
Magnificent games and a
Digga, was
magnificent
ist
gaming
das für eine
PC that you
Scheiße?
could win. Once again,
Gott,
head over
steh
to
mir bei, ey.
pcgamer.com/survey for a chance to claim the rig.
Boah, Gott, steh mir bei.
Mika, have you noticed that since powering her up, we've been hearing that annoying, super ominous
Ey,
voice?
bitte! Hört auf mit so einer Scheiße, Entwickler.
Terrifying unknown being drawn in by the awesome processing power of the
Ganz
rig.
okay und selbst, ja, best.
Oh, thank God, it's
Ich
not
kann
just
doch
me.
nicht mehr. Was die für Spiele vorstellen. Mitzuhören. Weil mitzuhören, sonst geht's mir auch super.
God same, but
Danke.
okay, listen. The show's almost done, so
Eda, du bist auch noch da.
Great idea. Let's
Schreib
close out
mit
the
dir
show
noch
the
zu
same way we
sehen, zu
began.
sehen. Also, die ganze Zeit. Ey, ich bin verstanden, was hier für Spiele sind. Leck mich am Arsch, ey.
Paul Mason, 34, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital. You've
Oh
been brought
God.
here to perform a surgery. Paul Mason, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital.
I don't know how, but I think we've done this already.
Kalena! Na, meine Gute, hast du dich... Oh. Ja, sagen wir mal, heute gut erholt. Heute mal entspannt gemacht oder war heute sehr viel los bei dir? Du hast ja noch Urlaub, glaube ich. Die Woche. That we said. Keine Ahnung, was das wieder sein soll. Oh, die Spiele werden null besser! For real! Ey. Ey, will irgendjemand was dazu sagen zu den Spielen? Mir fehlen die Worte langsam. Fernbad. Digga. Die Spiele werden null besser. Was sind die guten Games, ey? Oh, Kalena, na, wie sieht's aus, meine Gute? Bist du jetzt am Freitag auch dabei? Weißt du schon was?
What a spectacular show that was! The games, the rig, the gadgets, the non-lethal electrocutions, the thermal paste.
Oh my god, the thermal paste.
And
speaking
okay.
of gadgets, we've got time to
Okay.
show off one
Alles klar.
last little invention of ours.
Oh, goody!
Inside this keyboard is a hidden compartment for storing
Was macht die jetzt
hand-encrypted
mit dem
messages,
Keyboard?
and I've left a special farewell message for the viewers. We have just got to crack it open.
Warum? Warum? Weswegen? Weswegen hat man jetzt auf die scheiß Tastatur? Ich check hier gar nichts mehr.
Yeah, this is just a normal keyboard. It's Jim's.
Weswegen?
From the counting.
Catch
Weswegen?
a win, and this soon after the divorce?
Digga, ich hab
A
Kopfschmerzen,
reminder to
wenn ich
everyone,
sowas sehe.
thermal paste isn't food.
Disclaim.
A big thanks to Frankie and Jacob for building the rig. And thanks, of course, to all
Warum?
of you for tuning in.
We'll have to work super hard to top this when the PC gaming show Most Wanted returns in December.
Ey,
Thanks for watching.
nee, ich kann das alles nicht mehr. Oh, zum Glück sitzt sie fertig. Ich hab Schmerzen. Ich hab so Schmerzen, Digga. Was ist mit dir? Was ist das für eine Showcase? Jedes Jahr immer wieder von denen.
Hello everyone to the PC Gaming Show Pre-Show.
Alter, ich hab Schmerzen.
I'm exhausted from that.
Warum?
Trust me, you do not want to miss it. What the
Just what I like to hear.
Oh, hi Mum. I'm currently on set at the moment building a PC.
It's alive!
You went like this.
Yeah!
It's alive.
Oh.
Shots for everyone. Mum, I'm currently on set building a PC.
Aber ich check das Handy jetzt nicht. Warum hast du auf der fucking Tastatur mit dem Hammer draufgehauen?
Mum, I'm filming
Was
right now.
ist mit euch?
Seducing you. Are you aroused?
Digga, ihr kriegt jedes Jahr Arsch in die Kohle in den Arsch geschoben und denkt euch dann, ihr könnt Tastatur kaputt. Oh Gott.
Let's go back to the top. I inhaled my spit.
Better hurry up. This is starting to hurt, my guy.
I can hear you, and so can
Holy
the rest of the crew
shit,
that I'm currently filming with.
Let's take a look at our next game. That's a good take.
If you dare.
Spooky.
Also wenn die nicht eine auf den Macke haben, dann
There are 3 days.
bin ich der Nikolaus,
12
ey.
p.m. Pacific for... Oh, it's on the end of the screen show.
I'm ready to
Say hi, viewers of the PC Gaming Show 2025.
Just get ready. There it is. Incredible.
Bye.
That might have been my greatest take of all time.
Oh. Ja, thank you for the watching, ey. Danke für diese scheiß crazy Showcase, ey. Oh. Holy shit, ey. Ich hab Schmerzen allerlei, hey. Was war das? No joke, was war das for real, ey? Hey Friends, das war die PC Gaming Show. Ich weiß nicht, was ich sagen soll, also ich glaube, der eindeutige Sieger ist definitiv Xbox, also Microsoft, weil ich weiß, warum die am Ende immer kommen, weil die einfach die meiste Klatsche haben von allen, ey. Oh, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. War aber trotzdem sehr lustig und funny. Ah.